Welcome back to another week of Stocks in Review for the upcoming week. In this special 6-part edition, we take a look at some of the most unbelievable things that have happened with a variety of stocks, investors, and the market itself. Things you probably wouldn't believe if you didn't see it with your own eyes. Let's take a quick look at some of the major news stories that can affect your investments. It was 1 year ago this week that Donald Trump shocked the world and won the presidency. Since then, the S&P 500 has risen over 21%, equating to well over $2 trillion in value. The Dow Jones is up a whopping 25% since last November, and the total increase in value for the last 12 months for the entire stock market is more than $5 trillion. Technology was the biggest gainer by far, up 30% alone. In cryptocurrency news, the mid-November Bitcoin upgrade that would have again split the digital currency was called off, and the market absolutely loved it. Bitcoin hit a record high of 78.41 just after noon on Wednesday. For the week, Bitcoin was up as much as $943, or 12% from last Thursday. Ethereum hit a high of $316.80 this week, a gain of $33, or 9.2%, and Litecoin was up $11.44, or 21% for the week. If you had a chance to invest in any of the stocks that I suggested last week, then you'd know that Apple went from its Friday close of $172.48 and increased 2.4% as of Wednesday evening's close, on track to hit the 3 to 4% that we noted last week. HTG Molecular ended last week at $2.43 a share and hit a high of $2.93 Wednesday morning, an increase of 21%. Tenex Therapeutics went from a Friday close of $41.21 to $44.98, an increase of 9.2%. And Northern Dynasty Minerals closed at $1.92 a share last week, and as of Wednesday afternoon, hit a high of $2.20, an increase of 14.6% in just 3 trading days, and it'll likely blow past $2.30 this week. Here's a review of our ETFs for the week. On watch for the week, I have HTGM, Northern Dynasty Minerals, 22nd Century Group, Aurinia Pharmaceuticals, and SNCR. HTG Molecular had a blowout quarter, and I expect it to continue even into next week. The momentum at Northern Dynasty just keeps building and building. This week they added an influential person into a top position from the University of Alaska. Not something you do if you're not sure things are moving in the right direction. At 22nd Century Group, with earnings next week, I expect a little run-up and hopefully some good guidance. Aurinia Pharmaceuticals reports next week, and there was some positive action for a good part of Wednesday, which should hopefully carry through into next week. At Synchronous Technologies, Ernst & Young is wrapping up some overdue financials and modifications. I really think that they're going to pull through and then watch this jump. Next week is a crucial week for them. Part 2 of our You Wouldn't Believe It If You Didn't See It With Your Own Eyes series brings you a 13-year-old options trader that could blow away a lot of the finance majors that I went to school with at some top universities. Options are some of the most sophisticated securities that you can add to your investment portfolio. They're flexible, and they allow you to interact with individual stocks that you currently invest in. Options allow you to adjust your position based on changes that take place in the market. You can use them as part of your strategy to hedge against a stock or class of stocks that are declining right now so that you can limit your downside losses. Take a look at some of the short clips of this smart kid. It'll blow your mind.
Option has a 30 delta. What would be the probability of expiring in the money, approximate?
Around 30%.
Let's take a look at the answer. Approximately 30%. Now, has negative vega. what would you want volatility to do?
You want volatility to go down because vega is a measure of volatility, portfolio risk, so you're short volatility.
Let's see the answer. Right. Okay, right now, the option has a 65% probability of expiring out of the money. What is the probability of a touch for that option?
In the money would be about 35%. So the probability of touch is about 70%.
Tell your dad we're adopting you. Okay, period. Long stock position using options.
That would be short and at the money put, and long and at the money call.
Be long and at the money call and short the at the money put. Now again,
I encourage you to research using options because you can be as conservative as you want to be with them, or you can use the power of options to invest in more speculative stocks. Higher risk and higher reward. But warning, they're complex and if not used properly, very risky. I want to take a moment and wish all active and past military a happy Veterans Day this Saturday. And thank you for your service. Please don't forget, investing in the stock market carries risk. Never invest more than you can afford to lose or not have access to for an extended period of time. If you like our videos, please click like and subscribe. We'll see you next week.